What's up, guys? Welcome to Slop's Locks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. If you've never seen this show before and you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do yourself a favor right now. You're never going to want to miss another one of these, so subscribe right now. While you're doing that, I'm going to introduce today's fighters. First, we're going to go from BetQL. You know her. You love her. You saw her finish second place to me last week, the great Lucy Burdge. What's up, Lucy?
What's up, Slop? I am so excited to be here, as always. Was born ready for this particular Thunderdome on this day, on this Friday, in the year of our Lord, 2023, and I am ready to sweep. I need to get back to sweeping, so I'm ready to do that once again today.
Nice. Sweeps are good. The people like the sweeps, and that's why we're here. We're here for the people. Another guy who's for the people, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but the Fade the Polls guy on Twitter, the great Mike Violi, first time in the Thunderdome, so he is greener than the grass in my front yard, and I cannot wait to put a beating on you. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm good, Slop. I'm excited to be here, and I'm known for the hashtag Fade the Polls. So,
not just the hashtag, Mike. I saw it on DraftKings the other day, so there's that.
Yep, I'm working on a trademark, possibly, and they switched it up. They switched it up.
They did?
P-O-L-E-S.
They changed I believe they spelled it P-O-L-E-S, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Ooh, those tricky bastards. Mike, yesterday you posted a picture of some weights, and you said you were getting ready for the Thunderdome. You weren't benching that, were you?
I may or may not have been.
Okay, that appeared to be like 405 pounds. So
yeah, it was 405 pounds.
That is, then I'm terrified of you.
They weren't fake weights, though.
They did not look fake. No, it could have been some sort of leg machine, though, which I'm hoping it was a leg machine, because if not, you were a mammoth human being.
It was a bench press, though. But
Jesus Christ, Mike. Okay, well, Lucy, keep that in mind. You are talking to an absolute Goliath of a human being whenever you insult him. All right, so order-wise today, we're going to let Mike go first. Then we're going to go Lucy, since she finished second last week, and then I'll go third. Snake draft, Mike. Are you familiar with snake drafts?
Somewhat.
Okay, so if you're not familiar at home, or Mike, you're going to go first, then Lucy's going to go, then I'm going to go, then I'm going to go, then Lucy's going to go, then you're going to go. Does that make sense?
Makes
sense.
Does.
All right, Mike, stop stalling, buddy. Your first pick is due right now.
All right, Slop, my first pick is going to be a two-leg home run parlay.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
With Yandy Diaz, spelled Y-A-N-D-Y. I had some issues a week or two ago with mixing up Yanier and Yandy.
Two different people?
Yep.
It happens.
But Yandy of the Tampa Bay Rays, he's got 16 Yabos on the year. Yabo stands for home run. I did not term that term, but Barstool Big Cat used to go to the Cubs games and yell Yabo in the bleachers at Wrigley, and it sort of caught on with him, but I sort of brought it back up, so people have been saying Yabos. I don't know. Someone told me I should try to get you guys to say Yabos.
Yabo, it is. I don't know if I'm kind of a dinger guy myself, but Yabo's
I'm more of a dong lady, as it were.
Yeah, we have dinger, dong, Yabo. So Yandy's plus 360. He's never that low. Actually, Siri moved up above him, but at this time. But I'm going to stick with Yandy. He's ahead of Lowe and Randy, and he's got two Yabos in the last 8 games. He's facing Curie on the Guardians, the right-handed pitcher that's given up 7 Yabos in 64 innings. I'm going to pair that with the former White Sox great, Fernando Tatis Jr., who was drafted by the White Sox in 2015.
That's correct.
Traded in 2016, never saw a professional game. But he's got 19 Yabos on the year. He's the definition of due. He has 1 Yabo in the last 7 games and 2 in the last 24. And he's 265 on that odds-wise. He's got a big gap between him and Manny and Soto. So those two paired together is a plus 1,579 parlay. So that's
my goodness.
That's coming to swinging strong out of the gates. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it's no 5-legger that Bo tried to pull, but whatever.
People like the Yabos.
They do. Mike, there are also haters, though, of Yabos. And what are you going to say to the haters that say you should have definitely went Juan Soto over Tatis Jr.?
There's a huge gap with Tatis Jr., so the haters can – I know it's chalk. Tatis is chalk, but I think he's due, so –
just so you know, too, me and Lucy are not the haters that we speak of.
Correct.
We're just saying that we're just wanting to know because they're going to ask it. And just this way, they don't have to ask in the comments. They can just get the answer right here from you. Exactly. Okay, so I like that. Nice. Lucy, how the hell do you follow that up?
Yeah, well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you right now how to follow that up. Matt Olson, over 2.5 hits, runs, RBI, plus 110 at DraftKings. A lot of times, 1.5. I am loving this type of prop bet, by the way. 2.5, though, it's a little bit of adventurous territory. Matt Olson, he has hit this in 7 of his last 8 games. He did this just yesterday with a home run. He has 10 hits, 11 RBI, 7 runs in his last 8 games, and 4 home runs in those last 8 games. Tyler McGill starting for the Mets tonight. Matt Olson has faced him in 5 at-bats in his career. He's got 1 hit against him, so I think he can go over 2.5 hits, runs, RBI, plus money here, plus 110 at DraftKings.
Lucy, so the other day I did Matt Olson, the same bet. I think it was basically the same line, everything, and he did not do it for me.
Well,
and then
that was then.
Yesterday, he decided to hit a home run. All right, so Lucy, I was not going to say this bet. I was going to give this bet in the second round. I was going to make this my second round pick, but since you just went with a Brave, I'm going to follow you up with a Brave, but I'm going to go with a different Brave. I'm going to go with Ronald Acuna, 3+ bases, plus 155. I debated to go either 2+ hits or 3+ bases, but I feel like this is the move. Acuna's on fire right now. All right, so, and I think he's okay after getting hit with the pitch the other day. Over the last 8 games, he's gone over this number in 6 of them. That is wild. But honestly, it doesn't have that much to do with Acuna as much as it does have to do with Tyler McGill. He has been getting smashed lately. We're talking at least 4 earned runs in 3 of his last 4 starts. That's terrible. We don't want no scrubs. Acuna only has 1 hit against him in 5 career at-bats, but that should change tonight. Even if McGill gets chased, the Mets bullpen still gives up dingers like it's their job. So there's always, that option as well. I'm not 1-0. What do you think of that, Lucy?
I think that's, going with a Brave is always the best way to go. Home of the Braves. So I think that also they are, the number 1 team in baseball. So in my opinion, if not the opinion of the general public and the baseball world and the sports world in general. So I think going with a Brave to do anything over anything is always a good idea. But, if you're ranking the 2 Braves bets, I think, mine might be, slightly better, or, both of them are fine as well.
I don't agree with you, but thank you, Lucy. All right, so I'm going to go now. We're not going to give Mike a chance to talk till next round, but so be ready, Mike. I'm going to ask you next. Thank you. Let's go Freddie Freeman, 3+ bases, plus 175. Everybody is going to say we need to fade Lance Lynn in this game, but honestly, I think we should be looking at Austin Gomber. All right, Freddie Freeman is in the perfect spot to take advantage of this guy, okay? It sounds wild to say this, but Gomber's actually been pitching well, like for him recently. He's lowered his ERA from 7.57 down to 5.40 since June 9th. So it has been a pretty good summer, even though 5.40 still sucks. And it does sound crazy to say that since the guy's pitching well, I'm taking someone. But here's the thing. I think he's going to stick around in this game. We want this guy staying in. We don't want to get him knocked out early because Freddie Freeman owns this guy. He's only got 7 at-bats against him, but 4 of those at-bats have been hits. 1 went over the fence. And it's not just Gomber, though, that Freddie Freeman kills. It's basically lefties in general. Gomber's going to try him with a 4-seamer and a slider. Freeman crushes both of those pitches from lefties. We're talking red light special here. If Gomber stays in this game for at least 3 Freeman at-bats, we're going to see 3 bases for Freddie. Even though I don't think it's going to take 3 at-bats. I think it's just going to take 1, but yeah, let's go 3 at-bats with him. What's up, Mike? What do you think of that?
I like that game too. I'm actually my second pick. Am I supposed to be picking?
Relax, Mike.
Oh yeah, I'll wait.
Don't go, because Lucy will
I'm not doing Freddie Freeman. I like the pick though.
Okay, nice. So it's Max Muncy, Lucy. But Lucy, you're up next, and I don't know if you got from him what he's going to take, but if you did, steal it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Max Muncy. I'm going with Kyle Tucker. Max Muncy to hit over 2 home runs now. Kyle Tucker over 1.5 total bases. I am going back to the total base as well, and I'm having Kyle Tucker to hit over 1.5 plus 115 at DraftKings plus money. Once again, he has hit this over in 2 of his last 3 games with 5 and 4 total bases in those games in which he has hit the over. He has 4 hits in his last 3 games, including 2 home runs in that span. And he has 3 home runs in his last 7 games. So Kyle Tucker over 1.5 total bases against the Angels plus 115. DraftKings.
She is a total bases girl.
Switching it up. Strategy.
So that's the thing, though, because we know for a fact there's no chance Mike is throwing anything other than Yabos, I believe they're called.
Yabos.
Yep.
Am I correct, Mike? Is that what's going to happen right here? You're going to go 2 Yabos right in a row, or a couple 3-leg parlay? What are we doing here?
I'm going to stick with Yabos, of course.
Okay.
And my second pick is I'm going to go back to that Dodgers game. I'm not going to do Muncy, but I'm going to get jiggy with it and do Will Smith.
Oh, I like it. I like
plus
it.
320 Yabo. The wind's blowing out at Dodger Stadium. It's going to be hopefully a good game for Yabos. The Dodgers is usually a good Yabo park, but last couple of days it hasn't been. But Will Smith has 1 Yabo in the last 25 games, so I think he's due. He's facing Austin Gomber, like you said, who's given up 22 Yabos in 120 innings. Who's left-handed. I could see Will Smith putting one dead center over the fence. So that's
14 of those Yabos have been to right-handed batters, so it is good to go, with the righty there. A lot of people are going to go Mookie Betts. I thought you were going to go Mookie Betts too, but I'm sure he's a good bet. I mean, just look at the Dodgers lineup. I mean, you could throw darts and probably hit a guy who's going to hit a home run tonight. But no Lance Lynn fade from you in that game?
Yep, I'm going to stick with there might be another White Sox pitcher, or Lance Lynn's a former White Sox, but my third pick, I might go to the White Sox game.
You know what?
Go with the pitcher there.
Just do it now, Mike.
Yep.
Do it now.
All right. My third pick, so it's Elvis night in Chicago.
Oh,
I have
very nice.
Love it.
Elvis
Sideburns.
Yep.
Love that. Love Elvis.
I mean, I like it, Mike, but I think I looked better with my hair. Nigel's going to find that graphic.
Probably, yeah.
It looks a lot like that, though. That's all I'm saying. It looks literally just like that.
The Elvis going on.
Okay, now you look
Yes.
better. Yeah, my bad.
Yep.
The wig was it. Yep. So, definitely
It's
better.
as if Elvis has come back to life and
Pretty
is
much. So,
giving
tell
up
us
bets right now.
tell us about Elvis. Oh,
Yeah.
there.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Looking good.
That was
Looking
quick.
That was real quick.
Good.
Yep.
Sharp.
That was Slop, was that you 20 years
Elvis.
ago?
Give or take. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea.
Well,
Let's see it,
Yep.
Mike. Stop stalling, buddy.
my
We
third
want to
pick,
hear it.
it's going to be at Comiskey. I still call it Comiskey. I was actually born on the south side of Chicago. And
Okay.
Leroy Brown.
I'm going to go against my Sox and go with William Contreras, who made me a little bit of money the last 2 weeks, plus 400 for Yabo. He's got 2 Yabos in the last 12 games. He's facing Michael Kopech, who's given up 24 Yabos in 107 innings. But I'm going William Contreras to hopefully hit a Yabo.
I'll be honest with you. I was thinking Christian Yelich, but I do like Contreras as well. My problem with that lineup, Mike, is that I like the first 5 guys to all hit a home run. And I don't think that we could possibly put the first 5 guys.
I was going to go.
I guess you could, but do people do that? I don't know.
Some people do.
They should.
Yeah. So maybe the first 5. So if you're watching this, bonus pick, first 5 Brewers in the lineup to all hit home run.
All in a row.
Yep. Back to back. Okay. Okay. So Lucy, it's now or never.
Yeah.
Are you sticking with those low plus 100s, or are you gonna come out and play?
I am sticking with those because I think Yabos are one way to go. But
That's true.
I am more going with strategy here, and I'm going with Cody Bellinger over 1.5 total bases against the Blue Jays, plus 140 at DraftKings. Cody Bellinger has hit this in 5 of his last 6 games with 10 hits in those last 6 games, 2 doubles and a home run in those games as well. He'll be facing Jose Barrios and the Blue Jays tonight. He's batting 1,000 against him in 1 at bat. He has a hit. So, and his last start, Barrios gave up 6 hits and 3 runs, and 6 and 5 hits in his 2 starts before that. So Cody Bellinger over 1.5 total bases plus 140 at DraftKings.
I like it. I gotta be honest with you. I love the large sample size. It sounds so much more impressive when you say a guy's hitting 1,000 against a pitcher. And like, I don't even, if I were you next time, maybe don't even bring up the fact that he only had 1 at bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's true. You know what? Yeah, it's a mystery number of at bats, and he is batting 1,000 in those at bats.
Yeah, we don't need to know. It's not his
Nigel
fault.
cut that too.
He only went up against the guy 1 time. We shouldn't be dinging him for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
1 time in what span? I don't know. In the past week?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
It could have been any time.
Could have been any time.
It's not
any
his
era.
fault. We've seen the guy once. That's all I'm saying. Not his fault. He should not be.
That's the MLB scheduling fault.
Yep, exactly. So whoever that is,
makes the calendar.
On you.
Yep.
All right, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with Einstein's theory of relativity, but it clearly states that when some people zig, you got to zag, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to pick up another win, a very easy one, but it's going to be with a minus money line, so don't boo me, but it's a minus 105. Not my fault. I didn't make the price, but John Gray over 4.5 strikeouts, minus 105. Again, I know it's minus 105, but while you guys are out there chasing rainbows, with all these plus money picks, this thing's going to cash probably in the first inning. It's simple. He's gotten 6+ strikeouts in each of his last 2 starts. And there's only 2 teams in Major League Baseball that have struck out more than the Giants this season. I don't know what's going on with Gray, like why he just started striking people out again, but I'm fine with it. The only issue I have with it is I had to do it at BetMGM because they had a way better price than anyone else, but they only let me bet like $11.54. Still, I will take the $11.54, and I'll also take another sweep in the Thunderdome because that's what I just did. What do you think about that, Mike?
I'm not sure. Hopefully I go 4 for 4 and get the people going, or 3 for 3, but 4 for 4 on Yahoo.
Yes, correct. I was picking up what you were putting down. I knew exactly what you meant. I'm sure Lucy did too.
I did.
Yep. So Nigel, there it is. I was just going to say, Nigel, do you have a price on the parlay? Lucy, could you actually read what Nigel wrote? Because it's yellow on my screen. And
yes, absolutely. A 9-leg parlay for $10. Is that $500,200 No, 523,000. Fun fact: I have trouble reading big numbers out loud. It's a strange fact about me. $523,078.54 if you put $10 on this 9-leg parlay.
We had some people saying that they're hoping that they could retire off of our.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
All right, so Mike, backstory on that. We have a lot of psychopaths that watch this show, like a lot of them. And they don't just bet these straight, like sane people, which I do like the psychos. Don't get me wrong. I love these people, but they like to parlay them.
Yeah.
So one time,
Phil Mickelson run for their money when it comes to number of bets.
These people, you give them $1 billion and they will definitely lose $100 million. They don't bat an eye, but there's a chance they would win like $1 billion. I don't even know how because they would bet $1 billion on a 9-leg parlay. No problem. No questions asked.
I had a follower that said that he was going to put his house on a plus 10,000 that I gave out 2 weeks ago that ended up hitting.
But so he now has 10,000 houses.
He can buy a lot of houses. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the thing. Like I love these people for it.
I don't recommend
they're
that.
Wild. They're doing exactly what you should do when just go nuts. But
that's the only way to win.
I'm a straight betting guy, to be honest with you. So
yeah, me too.
There is that. But at the same time, I'll probably throw in this little parlay. Why not? It's Friday, guys.
Yeah.
Loosen up a little bit.
It's Friday.
What's that, Lucy?
It's Friday.
Oh yes, correct. I'm still catching up on the lingo.
I'm gonna be blasting Rebecca Black's Friday when it hits.
Even better. Better. If you guys have nothing else to say, I have nothing else to say. So we can probably just wrap this up.
Sure.
I'll take that as a yes. I will see
hell yeah.
all of you people later on today with an MLB Lotto parlay. I know I just said I'm not a parlay guy, but I'm throwing in another parlay. Whatever. It's Friday. We'll see you next time, guys.